Hey, what's up? This your boy Big Man. You already know what it is, man. So let's get right to it. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about Jaydayoungan. Now, Jaydayoungan is a rapper from Louisiana who gets a lot of publicity in Texas, Houston, all throughout the South. I think the first time I might have heard Young and Ace on a feature might have been on a Jaydayoungan song, right? Well, there's some serious news coming out of his hometown and some rumors that are spreading in regards to this rapper and his life, man. Now, it's being alleged that Jaydayoungan got caught up in a shootout or in a shooting situation. Regardless, man, the rumor out there is that Jaydayoungan is fighting for his life right now. So what I want to do is I want to go over a couple of posts that I see on social media from some trusted sources out there that are blogs and who usually give out some really good information, man, and try to make some sense of what might have happened. Because the rumor is also that Jaydayoungan wasn't alone when he got shot. His father was also shot in this situation, so we don't know if it was him and his father together being shot, they were shooting at each other, or what was going on, but we're going to try to get to the gist of it. Now, before we get to the specifics, do me a favor. Make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and man, let's get it. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, man, let's talk about Jaydayoungan, man. Now, Jaydayoungan comes from a city called Bogalusa, Louisiana. Now, it's a relatively small town, but he's the man there. Now, he's been also arrested a couple times there as well. Like, Jaydayoungan has had his fair share of run-ins with the law. Potential shootings, different situations, he's been locked up with, on and off. I think the last time he was actually being mentioned in social media or anywhere, he was getting locked up around November timeframe last year. Now, Jaydayoungan, outside of all that, is an accomplished musician trying to make it in the game, man. He's always been stuck at the same level because of his legal situations, man. Some of his biggest stories aren't about his music, it's about him getting locked up. Now, it should come as no surprise that Jaydayoungan seems pretty in tune with the streets and what's going down in his hometown. Now, he proudly also wears an ATK chain, so that shows his affiliation with none other than Young and Ace and some of the rappers from Jacksonville. Now, through that, he's also caught the ire of those people who are, the ops of those rappers that he's aligned with. So you got like Fulio and cats like that who just don't see eye to eye with Jaydayoungan, obviously, right? Now, a story that's circulating on social media says that Jaydayoungan was actually shot today with his father. And I'm gonna read off this post from Say Cheese. Now, Say Cheese is a social media platform with a lot of respect and a lot of clout in the industry, and they usually don't put out stuff just to be putting it out there, you know what I mean? And even when they do, they'll call it, you know what I'm saying? So let's check out the post. Now, in the post, it says this. It says, Louisiana rapper Jaydayoungan and his father were allegedly shot today in their hometown. So I'm assuming this is in Bogalusa, Louisiana. Now, I looked up any of the news stories of what's going down there, but right now it looks like there isn't that much information available. Now, it also says he was transported to the hospital on a helicopter. Close sources told us he wasn't breathing at the time, as the story develops with the prayer emoji. So, for him to be life-flighted out or helicoptered out to a hospital that could treat him is a bad sign usually, you know what I'm saying? And I am not trying to be negative, and I don't wish anything negative on Jaydayoungan at all. It's just when you have a situation where somebody is being, taken out of wherever they're at by a helicopter, it means it's an urgent situation and an urgent reason to get them there, you know what I mean? So hopefully, man, this isn't a bad sign. Hopefully Jaydayoungan is doing all right, and maybe this could all be a rumor as well. But man, what's crazy is we don't have that much information right now. All we know is what's being rumored out there, and right now it looks like, Jaydayoungan ain't in good shape. So man, if you're a fan of Jaydayoungan, or regardless of that, man, say your prayers for him and stuff right now, man. Now let's also talk about some of the other rumors that are out there. Now, a lot of people out there are saying he was shot with his dad, as you saw in that post, right? But nobody can pinpoint the issue or what was going on with his ops. Because remember, there was a video of Jaydayoungan that I did, man, months ago, sometime last year, where he talked about the fact that he got into a fight in jail and that he was into it with some people. So let's flash back and look at that real quick.
Some of them, yeah, hitting with some of them. Doing like that, them really coming though. Hitting with some of them bitches. It ain't in my shit though. Cody hit him about three more of them. He let me go, boom. And he go down there, bust up, mouth bust up, face all bust up, all the flow. I got put out on my hands, cut up all my knuckles. Leave your ass go. CO coming in. Come here. You the rapper, come here. They said, come here. I said, man, what the y'all want? Come here. I say, man, what the do y'all want? You fighting? I'm like, I ain't been fighting with y'all. I've been asleep. They said, well, how you doing? I said, man.
Now, I have to admit, man, when I first heard that story that he told from jail, I thought it was cap, man. But obviously, he was telling the truth, and it came to prove to be true, man. And even while being in jail and lockup, he did a photo shoot, man. He took that opportunity and made it a positive. So regardless of what he's going through now, it seems like Jaydayoungan, man, if this rumor proves true, has a fight on his hands. And all anybody who's a fan can do is pull through for him, man. Because to get shot is one thing, you know what I'm saying? To get shot with your father, that's a whole nother story. I could only imagine what happened or what the story is behind this if it proves to be true. Because Jaydayoungan on his own, man, is a talent, like I said before. And it seems like he's stayed into too much trouble, which has prevented him from elevating in the rap game when he once had a promising career. I'm talking about all throughout Texas, Louisiana, all the way through the South to Florida and stuff. He had good connections and a lot of fans, man. And right now it looks like they're pulling for him online. So we'll see how this thing goes, man. But based on those posts or what we've seen so far, it looks like, yeah, that's the story we have right now, that Jaydayoungan and his father were both shot. Jaydayoungan, when they found him, he wasn't breathing. And it seemed like somebody on the ground made the call to transport him by helicopter to the nearest hospital, man. And that's all a bad sign usually, And the fact that they said he wasn't breathing, that's a horrible sign too. I could only imagine what went down or what he had going on in his hometown. But it goes back to what Boosie was saying, right? That most rappers get shot in their hometown. And if this rumor about Jaydayoungan proves to be true, it seems like that's slowly becoming a fact in hip hop. You know what I mean? Now, with that, what do you guys think? Do you think that this is a rumor? Or do you think that, so many people are reporting on this that there's no way this could all be rumor and speculation, and you just want to send your best wishes and best regards for Jaydayoungan now? You know what I mean? Now, with that, this has been your boy Big Man. Do me a favor. Make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and make sure you hit that notification bell so that way you get a notification every time I drop this hot content, and we out of here. Peace. And oh yeah, man, if this is true, man, man, prayers up for Jaydayoungan. You know what I mean? We out of here.